everyone. Today's art journal page is for the pink camera, and I am on What's Up Wednesday. So I'm doing a mixed media art journal page. Now, if you saw my haul, the Hall Pass collection by American Crafts is these like coloring book pages. And I took this one called Floral, and I took the time very casually and colored in some of the designs with my Dilution paints from Dina Wakley. These paints are available at the Pink Camera shop online. And like I said, very casually, so I wasn't trying to really stay in the lines. I was just kind of getting some color down because this was going to be an experiment because I knew I wanted to adhere it into my book using some like gel medium, and I wasn't sure how these paints would react because they're water reactive when I did put them down. But just so you know, the process of adding gel medium, like collage medium, worked fine doing this technique. So if you ever want to give it a try, you can color in the whole page without a problem. I don't color in the whole page. I leave a lot of the elements kind of black and white. So I'm priming my pages, and I put a piece of masking tape down the center to prevent like bleedage or seepage through the binding. This is just white gel, and I cut the paper in a diagonal, and I'm going to add it into the two corners of the sheet. So I'm adding enough gel for the center part so that when I go back and add more paint, it will give the paper a little bit more tooth so that it adheres to something. So this is the collage medium I am using. It is by Ranger. It's the one for Tim Holtz. I don't know if it's a recent product, but I like it. It's good to put paper down on paper, but gel medium will do the same effect. This is collage medium, so it's the same thing. Sorry about my head right there. I was making sure the edges lined up with the top of the book. So this is what I mean about kind of adding the gloss over the top. I just wanted to make sure it didn't smear completely because I thought it may have, but it didn't, so it worked out quite well. So I do get a nice thick layer down on the page, and I do get a layer down on the back of the page too. I learned that trick somewhere, forgot, like it's good to add wet on wet rather than trying to just add it to the paper and then put your dry paper or, dry ephemera or whatever you're trying to adhere down on it. It just gives it a better bonding area, and I'm just making sure that it bends properly at the seam because it overlaps that binding right there. So that's me kind of just flipping the page from my other one. And I take the time to dry it a little bit because I know I'm going to go in and add a lot of extra stuff. So it's kind of a process here, a process. So then I'm going to go in. I first try using distress stains and daubers, and I didn't like the way those were applying. Then I go in with my Dilution ink sprays, and those worked out better. So I'm getting all of my warm colors. So cherry pie, postbox red, bubblegum pink, and squeeze tangerine are the ones I get. So I'm just absorbing some of it that's getting kind of pooling in the spine, and then blotting off some of the big puddles down and around. I don't care if it gets on the edges. In fact, as you see, I go in and add some more around the edges if it goes on the coloring book page itself. So I do go in with some Distress Stain and Squeeze Lemonade. I also use that's right there as Fresh Lime from the Dilution set as well. I love my mists if you follow my channel, so I always play with them when I can. Then I'm going in with my finger, and I just want some of the areas not to be as transparent as it was when using the mist. So I'm going in with the coordinating paint in the same color, and I'm just applying it, as you can see, with my finger. I'm getting a nice kind of marbly look. I can blend these colors very, very easily together. So they're super fun to play with, and I'm just finger painting right now. Which is super fun to see as well. Now I'm using this stencil. It's by the Crafter's Workshop. It's called Impressions. I have had this in my stash, but I haven't busted it out and played with it yet. And I'm using some inexpensive modeling paste from Artist Loft. This one I picked up at Michael's. This one was a little bit, when you see it dry, the colors from underneath do kind of absorb into the white modeling paste, so it doesn't stay stark white as you see it right now. It does kind of blend out with the color underneath, which is an okay effect. I just didn't know that was going to happen. I just wanted some contrast. So speaking of contrast, I'm going in now with a Ranger Dauber, the round one, and the black Dilution paint. And then this stencil is also by the Crafter's Workshop, and it's called Mums. And I haven't played with it recently either, so I am busting out like a few new things that have just been sitting around and I haven't gotten to them yet. But I liked adding more of this black color to the page. It kind of brings out some of the elements of the background paper, which is kind of nice. Like I said, I just wanted some of the heavy contrast. Now, I got the inspiration from my kind of quote. I write on it, "My heart is open." And it's only because I was staring at the Chamel stickers that I got also from the pink camera, and I didn't want to just add a sticker to it, but one of the stickers did read this, so that's how I got my inspiration, was from some Chamel stickers sitting on my desk. And I freehand this. It's like a #2 round brush and just black inexpensive acrylic paint. And I go in and add a few white ink splatters from Liquitex after this. And then I also go in with gold Heidi Shine splatters as well. So here is me with the white. Again, I see how the modeling paste just like dulled down. It's not like bright white anymore. So it's kind of bothering me. And then I go ahead and smear some of the white that I have here too. But I do leave some of the splatters. That was me in the gold Heidi Shine. And see how I kind of smudge it around. And then I also finish it off with some fluorescent pink Liquitex, not Liquitex, they're the Daler and Rowney, one of my favorite ones. So that will wrap up my layout. It's definitely busy and colorful and bright and bold, just like me. So if you liked any of the supplies I've used, please check out the pink camera and use the coupon code EVIE and the number 10 for a discount. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. As always, give this video a thumbs up. Till next time, bye!
Mm-hmm.